Good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting vocabulary lesson. This is week 17, and our words this week are promontory, marsh, thwart, turmoil, careen, and manacles. Let's jump into the first word this week. The first word of the week is promontory. Now, this is a high point of land or rock projecting into the sea or other water beyond the line of coast. A headland, as it might be called. Now, this is a noun, so it's a thing. It's an actual object or thing. So as you can see here, there's a cliff, and this projects out over the water. So here's the coastline, and these cliffs project out over the water. A synonym for this might be a bluff, a cliff, a jetty, a peninsula, a point, or a ridge. Oftentimes there's animals that nest in these promontories, and they are very beautiful if you ever get the chance to go see a promontory. The next word is marsh. Now, this is a noun. We have many of these in the state of Florida, and this is a place that you can go. It's a tract of low, wet land, often treeless, and periodically inundated, generally characterized by a growth of grasses, sedges, cattails, and rushes. So it's kind of like a swamp. Another word might be a swamp. So you can see here it's very, very wet. There are little tiny islands, but these islands are so swampy and wet that nobody can really inhabit them. Down in the Everglades, which is in South Florida, would be a great example of marshy type land. Synonyms would be bog, estuary, quagmire, swampland, and wetland. A marsh. The next word is thwart. Now, this is a verb, so it's an action, and it means to oppose successfully, to prevent from accomplishing a purpose, to frustrate or to baffle a plan or a purpose. Now, you can easily be thwarted by something like this image here, which is a guard gate. A guard gate can thwart your progress onto someone's property. A fence can thwart your progress. Somebody can, like a villain in a superhero movie, thwarts the superhero's plans, or vice versa, the superhero thwarts the villain's plans or stops them. Synonyms might be counter, defeat, foil, frustrate, impede, obstruct, oppose, and prevent. Thwart. The next word is turmoil. Now, this is a noun, so it's something you experience, like an event or something that's happening to you, and it's a state of great commotion, confusion, or disturbance, tumult, agitation, or disquiet. So, as you can see in this image, these two men are not friendly with one another. They are fighting one another. They are in great turmoil. One is trying to defeat the other, and the other is trying to survive a great fight or battle. So, turmoil can be seen in war times. Turmoil can be seen in a family when families are arguing and disagreeing and shouting at one another. It can be seen in a relationship when a relationship's not going well. Synonyms for turmoil might be anxiety, confusion, disturbance, trouble, unrest, or rest. Turmoil. The next word is careen. Now, this is a verb, so it's something that's happening or an action, and it means when a vehicle in particular is leaning, swaying, or tipping to one side while in motion. As you can see in this image, what's happening to this boat is not very good. It is careening off to one side because it's leaning, and it looks like it might even tip over and fall into the water. Cars can often careen off the road. They can tip to one side if they're going too fast or if they take a corner too quickly. Synonyms for this might be lean, lurch, bend, pitch, sway, and tilt. So anytime a vehicle is leaning to one side, that means careen. The last word this week is manacles. Now, this is a noun, so it's a thing or an object, and it is a shackle for the hand, a handcuff. Usually manacles mean restraints or checks of some sort. So the word manacle comes from very long ago, and they mean kind of like ancient, almost like something you see in Pirates of the Caribbean or something, ancient handcuffs. So think about little chains and rusty and them clinking on the pirate ship. That's what a manacle is. A synonym might be a bond, a chain, a fetter, a shackle, or handcuffs. Well, these are the 6 words we learned this week. Thanks so much for joining us. A summary is, thanks so much for joining us this week. Here's a summary of our words for this week. Promontory, marsh, thwart, turmoil, careen, and manacles. Thanks again for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!